What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with our Tales of Crestoria video. We're going to be going over the new Bride Mint and Bride ALISHA that are going to be dropping in the game this coming Monday when Judas and Merity's banner leaves. So let's just not waste any time. Let's talk about them, and then we'll go into the event and see. I'm actually curious to see which SSR and SR we're going to get for the event as well. So you can see Bride ALISHA and Bride Mint, and this will be the first banner with the new pity system, which the coins are going to change per banner. So I've already gone over this, but I'll quickly go over it again. So as you can see here, free June premium summon. I don't know why it says free, because they're not free. You have to summon to get them. Summon medals #1. So this is the first banner of June, even though it technically starts on the 31st of May. And then the second banner, you know, whatever two characters come after them when their banner leaves, will be Premium 2 for June. And then, of course, when we get to July, they'll have July Premium 1 and July Premium 2. Now, there's one issue I kind of have with this. So, if you recall, back at the half anniversary, the pity for selecting either... what can't I think of her name? Machina, Acid, or Forte was 17 multis. You had to do 17 multis to get those crystals, and you basically needed to spend 42,500. This is more expensive than that. I guess because it's going to be a more general pity system, so I guess they just want to go with the solid 20. But it seems like every single summon, you are going to get one of these coins, and you need 200 of them in order to exchange for one of these two characters. As you can see, you've got these little portrait ticket things. So once you've done your if you've gotten so unlucky that you haven't pulled, you know, either ALISHA or Mint, whoever you're going for, in 20 multis, you can then exchange those 200 tokens for one of these, and then you do a summon and you're guaranteed the character. As you can see, the ticket items can only be used until... okay, so they have to be used before July 15th. Which I guess they give you an extra month in case you don't log in or whatever to actually use them. But the coins have to be used before June 30th. So they only stick around during June, so you have to make sure you use those. So enough about that. So 20, it's a little bit more than what we were thinking it might be. I mean, I was assuming it would still be the usual, you know, 42,500, but it's another like 7,500 gleams. So another 3 multis you basically have to spend. So they're going with the solid 20 multis, which still isn't the worst, because that's 50k you have to spend, which, you know, a lot of people are going to think it's a lot, but it's really not compared to a lot of gacha games with pity systems. A lot of pity systems are a lot less forgiving. So if you really are someone who saves a lot and you really are only waiting for specific characters, then you only have to worry about getting 50k Gleamstones, which honestly, I've gotten 26,000 Gleamstones in like the last month. So you're only going to really have to save, you know, most players aren't summoning, I say most players, but most players who are trying to get specific characters aren't summoning every other banner. You know, they're saving for, you know, 2 or 3 months, then they splurge, and they end up with a bunch of old characters anyway that have come out over the last few months. So let's see what this ALISHA does. Depending on... I'm already looking. I think I'm not going to summon. Let's look at what she does. I really would love this Bride ALISHA because it's ALISHA. She's like one of my... Oh, and she's a healer too. Her Mystic Art is a... Oh, she's a... Okay. Yeah, I can't justify summoning for her. If I hadn't done that select thing for, what is it, Sharia, then I probably would have considered it here, but I really can't justify summoning. It's not even an attack, it's just a full-on heal, so hopefully I can get ALISHA down the line. But let's take a look at what she does first. So her Memoria Stone, 15,000 HP, 800 attack, 1,500 defense. Overlimit gauge of fire allies increases by 27 each turn. Okay, so her Memoria is great for her. So she would be a character, if I ever end up pulling her, I would keep her Memoria for her, because that's really going to be useful. If you can max that out, especially since she's a healing character, that is very ideal for her. All right, let's look at her stats. 34,800 HP, 3120 attack, and 5,040 defense. So she is a defensive healing unit. Her skill is Kindness and Strength, 10% attack to fire allies, 13% attack to fire allies at 20 hits. Her Mystic Art is Flourish of Hope, 50% HP to all allies. So that's very good there, and you can boost that with the Transcend board a little more. Additional effect, 100% chance to increase attack of allies by 30% for 3 turns. So you could pretty much, if you can get her gauge to fill up enough fast enough, you can pretty much always have that 30% attack buff on your party. So that's actually really, really good. I really wish she wasn't, you know, a healer, because then I definitely would have tried to come up with a way to summon, but this is good for me. Now I can just save for the anniversary. I don't think there's anything, because if you don't count this banner, there's probably going to be one more EX banner, and then there's probably going to be there's going to be 2 more normal banners. So there'll be 2 more 2-character banners after this, and 1 more EX banner before the anniversary starts, which will obviously be Demon Vicious, and then Unlock Blood Sin, Kanata, and Mizella. Which is really what I'm saving for, so I think I'm going to be good there. And if the pity is going to be the same at the anniversary that it is here, I'll definitely have 50,000 by the time we get to that point. Okay, so let's see. Demon Swallow is her first art. 150% attack, 3 hits, 1 enemy. Additional effect, 100% chance to increase attack of all allies by 10% for 3 turns. Pretty good. Another attack increase there. I guess you can kind of like mix with those. I don't know if they'll stack, but you can kind of mix it so you always have an attack buff kind of going on. And then Blazing Stars. Oh wow, she's a combo builder too. Oh, she's so good. She is such a good healer defensive combo building unit. 110%, 22 hits, 1 enemy. She's a really good unit. If you do not have Fire Sharia, and let's say you're not someone who really cares about the anniversary units, I would say this ALISHA is definitely a good prize. And honestly, if this ALISHA ends up, she's not going to be, I think it's too close, but if we get another, you know, select ticket for the anniversary, and ALISHA is on that list, I'd say she's a pretty high contender of a character to pick for. I obviously will not. As much as I would want this ALISHA, I need a water healer, so I would definitely be selecting Riala. But I do hope to get this Bride ALISHA at some point. So very good unit. Let's see what Mint does. Mint being light attribute, which makes sense. Finally. 27,000 HP, 600 attack, 1,200 defense. Is she on the defensive side as well? She is. They're both defensive units. Okay. Which actually, Light could really use this. Light doesn't have really many defensive units at all, so this is actually really good. Her Memoria skill, 100% poison resist. That's actually going to be very useful. 39,000 HP, 2220 attack, and 4920 defense. Now it's your turn as her skill. 20% defense to light allies. She's going to be very useful. Okay, she's a... Okay. She is also a healer. Bright Bless Bouquet. 60% HP to all allies, obviously. Additional effect, 100% chance to increase defense of all allies by 30% for 3 turns. Let's look at her other skills and I'll say what I'm kind of thinking about. Barrier, defense up 34%, 1 ally, 3 turns. Okay, only 1 ally, okay. Additional effect, restores HP of 1 ally by 20%, so another heal. And then she's got Cure, 65% HP, 1 ally. 100% chance to increase defense of 1 ally by 10% for 2 turns. Now, the thing I'm kind of thinking about with this, does she really replace Estelle? This is our first light healer since the game has dropped, and, you know, pretty much the running joke with Crestoria is that if you run into Estelle in the arena, you know, fear for your lives. Does this Mint replace Estelle? Like, if you have max duped Mint, Bride Mint, and max duped Estelle, who are you going to run with? Now, here's the thing. I want to say that this Mint is better. I feel like she really is. How much does... Because obviously you have the defense up, which will be really handy. And then you have all these additional defense up effects with her arts. What Let's look at Estelle real quick. Let's look. I mean, her Sacred Penance is an attack, but... Yeah, I want to say... I think it's going to depend what Mint's, you know, Transcend board does, but I want to say that, you know, obviously, if you have Estelle, I don't think you need to chase this Mint just to replace Estelle, but I would say if you happen to get this Mint, you know, somewhere down the line, she's probably a better healer to have than Estelle for light team. I feel like that's... I think it's also going to depend how fast you can get the Mystic Art up, because obviously with Estelle's only being 45% heal, you can probably get it up a lot faster. So it's really hard to say who's going to be better. I guess time will tell. We'll see who ends up being better. Both are very solid healer units. Very good to see Light finally getting its second healer, and Fire as well. Really the only reason I would justify myself summoning for this ALISHA would be for the artwork, and just having a Bride ALISHA. Because, like, if I didn't have Sharia, she would definitely... This would be a must summon for me. But I did get Sharia. I think Sharia is... I don't want to say Sharia is better. I do think this ALISHA has more usefulness than Sharia, because Sharia is good. You know, obviously she has 2 heals and she has a buff. But you'd actually be able to combo build with this ALISHA while also being able to heal, depending on how fast you can get her Mystic Art up. So I'll really have to see how things go, but I don't think there's any way. I might throw 1 multi, but I can't see myself doing more than 1, because this ALISHA is not good enough to warrant, or not that she's not good enough. She's not useful enough to my account to warrant summoning anymore when the anniversary is not even 2 months away. So I think we're going to be skipping here for sure. All right, let's take a look at what this event is going to be. Oh, wait. Nope, I clicked the wrong thing again. Okay. Interesting. All right. The good and bad... The good or bad white. This event starts when the banner drops. So we're getting a Ricardo Memoria. So light is the... So Mint is going to be the main unit for giving the bonus for this event with the actual, like, color typing. So Ricardo's Memoria, 7,000 HP, 2,000 attack, 600 defense, which doesn't really fit for this because obviously it's an attack Memoria, but I guess... I'll probably end up throwing that on my Milla, because Milla or Machina, because those are my 2 hardest hitting units. Once I get more dupes into my Douse, I think he'll benefit from that as well, but for now... I think there's an error here. This is definitely gotta be... This has to be an error. What the heck is going on here? These both have to be errors, because over limit gauge of wind allies increases by... There's no wind allies for a light Memoria. And then Gift of Nature's sword. Why would you give a staff Memoria to a sword unit? These are either just really wonky Memorias, or there's some real translation issues going here. Okay. There's got to be some kind of issues going on, I feel like. All right, what's this event going to be like? Is there raids? Okay, no, this is not going to be a... By the way, I originally started by saying this Dazzle event was great for the way it was farming. I totally take it back. We don't get enough to... You need so much to get this Dazzle event done. I'm still not even done. I really have to buckle down these last 3 days. There's still Gleamstones I can grab from these, like, summon boards, so... I'm really not happy about that. But it looks like this is just going to be another farming quest, so there you go. Still really confused about... Let me see something. I don't think their info would be in game already, but we're gonna see. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think their info is going to be in game till they actually drop, so it's just really weird. You know, obviously those Memorias don't really make a lot of sense. I feel like it's got to be a bug. But besides that, I think that's pretty much it. Was there anything I missed in here? Looks like they're going to do the final 2 colors for this, which is going to be Earth and Dark, so I guess if you want to summon there, you can. I don't recommend it. And then, of course, like I mentioned before, the limited raid is going to be changing as well, which I've been spending my entire, 2 weeks farming this Dazzle event. I haven't worked on transcending any more characters in the meantime, just because it's so grindy. Plus, I have to grind the story on hard and very hard, so I really haven't had time to kind of work on my account too much. But anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think about ALISHA and Mint down below. Let me know if you're going to be summoning. I'm really, I'm almost kind of glad that they're not anything I need for my account, because now I can continue to summon. I'm pretty much halfway to what the pity is going to be. So I think in another month and a half, I can definitely get myself to 50,000, as long as nothing gets sprung on me that I feel like I really, really need, which I think I can hold off the temptations. But I guess we'll just have to see. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.